Hey guys, we're going to receive more news from Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Micah Parsons' Cowboys trade rumor triggers bold Jimmy Johnson reaction. The narratives surrounding the Dallas Cowboys coaching search have devolved into a circus of late, distracting from the team's top priority this offseason of extending Micah Parsons. Frisco, every day the optics of the Dallas Cowboys head coaching search evolve with new wrinkles and twists. Last week, rumors speculating Deion Sanders' interest caught fire before true candidates, including Kellen Moore and Robert Saleh, emerged from the pack. As of Monday, Sanders is yet to interview like the other two, but somehow Brian Schottenheimer gained steam out of nowhere. It seems there will be no definite answer within the coming days as the Cowboys immerse themselves in the process. His merits and ambition to represent this franchise make him the most important piece Dallas ensures they lock down this offseason, though some have started rumors about trading him for a treasure trove of picks and assets expected in return. Look no further than the words of former Cowboys head coach Jimmy Johnson on why that is a bad idea. "Parsons is such a great player," Johnson said. "It'd have to be a boatload of picks to trade him. I wouldn't want to get rid of him. He is their whole defense. He is a game changer. You don't want to get rid of a player that wins games for you." Jimmy hits the target here. The Cowboys cannot afford to trade a player like Parsons, nor will they. Not only would they be hurting their chances of winning moving forward, but such a deal inhibits the ability of their next head coach to succeed from the start. Last offseason, the Cowboys waited until the 11th hour to strike deals with both Prescott and star receiver CeeDee Lamb. Perhaps Jerry Jones and his team believe that is still the way to go about things, and this deal does not get finalized until late summer. But once the Cowboys finalize their head coach of the future, that will become the primary focus of the offseason. Dak Prescott gets epic gift for every player on Dallas Cowboys roster. The Dallas Cowboys offseason is underway and it has been off to a chaotic start. The team is in the middle of its search for a new head coach and there is no telling who will ultimately get the gig. While Jerry Jones and company continue to figure out the staff for next season, star quarterback Dak Prescott found a way to bond with his teammates before returning to the field. Prescott worked with a moto supply company to gift every player on the team's roster with a brand new e-bike. More, Dak Prescott opens up about Dallas Cowboys' disappointing 2024 season. The signal caller ordered 85 cake makas that are customized with the players' numbers and a custom moto hat. The bikes start at $3,800, which means the retail value for all of the bikes north of $323,000, not including the customizations for each player. The bikes carry a top speed of 15 to 28 miles per hour and can last approximately 40 miles on a single charge. Let's just hope everyone rides safely, because the last thing the Cowboys need is for someone to injure themselves on a bike gifted by one of the team's star players. Ex-Seahawks coach the favorite to land Cowboys job, and it's not Pete Carroll. A former Seattle Seahawks coach could take the head coaching job with the Dallas Cowboys, but it may not be the person you are expecting. Former Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll has been a name floated in NFL rumors for several vacancies, but there does not seem to be much traction with the Dallas job. Instead, former Seahawks offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer is the betting favorite to be the Cowboys' next head coach. Dallas is in search of a new head coach after opting not to re-sign Mike McCarthy this offseason. FanDuel has Schottenheimer as a sizable favorite at -160 to be hired by the Cowboys as the franchise's new head coach. Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore is next in line at +195. Another former Seattle assistant Robert Saleh sits in third at +470 in the betting odds. Schottenheimer was part of Carroll's staff from 2018 to 2020 as the Seahawks offensive coordinator. The veteran coach has been with the Cowboys dating back to 2022 and served as the Dallas offensive coordinator for the last two seasons. Underscore 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 underscore. Ex-Seahawks OC Brian Schottenheimer has had 2 interviews with the Cowboys for the team's head coaching job. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reported that Schottenheimer had back-to-back interviews with the Cowboys. Several of Dallas' interviews have had previous ties to the Cowboys franchise. Some Cowboys fans are frustrated by the coaches being linked to the vacancy, including Schottenheimer. Pete Carroll is among the favorites to be the Raiders' next head coach. As for Carroll, the former NFL head coach interviewed with the Chicago Bears, but the franchise opted to hire former Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Carroll has also been linked to the Las Vegas Raiders vacancy. The Athletic's Tashan Reed reported that Carroll was the Raiders' backup option if the Johnson opted for another gig, which ultimately happened. Carroll, who also interviewed with the Bears, is believed to be the Raiders' backup option at head coach, according to league sources. Reed wrote in a January 19 story titled, "Raiders' next regime hiring could be accelerated after Lions' early playoff exit." The Raiders hired Jed Hughes from search firm Korn Ferry to help coordinate their GM and head coach searches. Hughes helped place Carroll with the Seahawks in 2010, so there's plenty of familiarity there, Reed added. Carroll will turn 74 next season and would be the oldest head coach in NFL history if he returns to the sidelines, but the Super Bowl 48 champion has a strong resume and could still have something left in the tank. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Brian Schottenheimer? Leave your opinion in the comments.